Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In between episodes, I've done a bunch of inventory management as I said I would, and we've actually done it properly for once, so everybody's all set up with new stuff. We have a bunch of custom stuff set up, so we now have a bunch more scrolls ready, and I also de-leveled us one level. Why did I do that? Well, because I actually want to look at the choice we made previously. So, let's have a look at it. Now, previously, in here, I didn't realize that this was a choice, because it says skills and it said change, and I was like, oh, well that must mean you're changing what was already there. That is not what this is doing at all. This one is allowing us to pick more things in which to have, I think it's expertise in. So, if we have a look down here, we have expertise in insight and persuasion, I think. I went and looked at my character creation video, and that seemed like the two that I chose there, so that's fine. So, we have the choice between these four. Now, currently, it is on Stealth and Sleight of Hand, but I kind of feel I want to go Arcana History on this one. And the reason I want to go Arcana History is I don't fail Sleight of Hand and Stealth checks, right? I don't fail them very often, and most of the ones that I would care about failing, I can re-roll using a tool disarm kit or thieves tools or whatever, right? Arcana and History, I can't re-roll. If I don't get them, that's it, right? And quite often those are the ones in conversations where it'll be like, do you know this? Yes, no. You get one roll in the background and that's it. There's no inspiration to re-roll it. There's nothing, right? You either get it or you don't get it. This is why I feel like these are much better for proficiencies, or sorry, for expertise, because if we can get those checks, it gives us an advantage, and I think that's where we want to be. So, that's what I'm going to do. Now I know it's a choice, I think that those are a much better pair to take than the other lot that we had. So, there we go. We have leveled up. Yes, I've also sorted out our inventory so we have like different amounts of weight. So we have quite a lot of weight on Lae'zel. She's basically going to be carrying everything. And I noticed we had this greatsword sitting in our inventory, which I felt made a lot of sense for her. Sorry, I was a bit confused at it saying she wasn't proficient. But yeah, we had this greatsword just sitting in a bag. I assume waiting for Lae'zel to use at some point. It's just one better than the previous one in terms of damage on the low end, but it also comes with a new ability, Colossal Onslaught, which we didn't get. We only had 3 abilities on the previous one. So it seems like a no-brainer to use it, instead of the one she had, which I think was a +1 Great Axe, which I have also sold. I sold all the +1 weapons. I haven't got very much space left on Shadowheart, and we have a lot left on Gale. With Shadowheart, I'm at the point where I almost feel like if I'm going to keep any more of these items, so these green items, I'm going to have to keep them in the camp thing. Oh, I also switched her weapon up as well. But yeah, I'm going to have to keep them in camp just because we have so many. But then I'm like, if I'm keeping them in camp, look how much that bag is worth. We could sell it. Anyway, there's something to think about. But yeah, the weapon I gave her was the Bow of the Banshee. Why did I give her this? Well, previously she was using a unleveled crossbow, basically, right? She was just using a crossbow. This was doing more damage. It has an extra bonus in terms of being able to inflict frightened. It has an extra bonus where it can do more damage if the thing is frightened. It just seems like a, simple choice to switch. And there we go. That's everybody pretty much set up. I have also set up the 3 staffs down here for Gale, so that we remember that we have those 3 options. Cool. Right. Now we've gone through everything, it's time for us to rest. So, let's end the day. Yes, I do have enough camp supplies. It lies. Auto-select. Okay, so that is 22 above. These are 3. Let's get rid of 7 of those. Right, yeah, you have to do it like this. Get rid of 7. I think I did it the wrong way around, but that's okay. And then I just need to get rid of a 1. Or if I can find a 2, that would also do. I can find a 4. A 4 would be fine, I think. Yeah. So, split off 2 of those. 3 of those. Yep, 3 of those. There we go. We'll get there eventually. And then add 2 4s. So I want to add that one and that one. Perfect. There we go. Right. We're doing our rest. And we feel better. Good. Right. Now, before we move on, I think it is time for us to do a quest check. Just because it feels like we just finished an area. So, find a way to Moonrise Towers. We know of 2 ways. It's been suggested many times, and I am going to do it, that we go both ways. So, we've discovered that we can get to Moonrise Towers by using the lift. Okay, and we also have a lantern, but we have no way to utilize that lantern. So, that is step number 1. We also know we can get there via the mountain pass. Now, that means going up above to the mountain pass. This is our next big thing we're doing. So what I want to do here is find anything that we haven't completed which isn't the mountain pass, right? So anything that isn't the mountain pass, we're going to do first. Then we're going to go to the mountain pass. I also feel like we should go to the goblin camp, which unfortunately does mean mass slaughter of goblins, but like realistically it's quite a lot of XP and quite a lot of loot. So it feels like we should. Or we I don't know, but I also know, and I should say it, I only know very little about the game going forward. Like a lot of the early stuff you saw on Twitter a lot as the game first came out. This like from this point onwards, I know very little. So I know that later in the game, you go to Baldur's Gate. Shocker, you probably could have guessed that without much knowledge of the game itself. And I do know that later in the game, things will change based upon the choices you make earlier. I don't know what the changes are, but I know that it, you know, it's like if you save this camp, then something will happen. Like the people you saved will be there later, and that will affect X quest. I don't know what the quests are, but that's roughly where I'm at. So, in my head, what I'm thinking is, if we don't kill the goblin camp, do the goblins show up later? Probably not. I don't know, we could always leave the goblins till last. If anyone knows, let me know. I won't kill the goblins this episode. That's my small commitment there. Okay, so let's see. Harvest the parasite's memories. Absolutely not. Find the Githyanki creche. No. Decipher books about Orpheus. I mean, like, I don't know. I only found 1 book about Orpheus. So, also that's interesting that that's in personal quests. Huh. Like, this isn't like a general quest. This is a quest for you. Huh. That's weird, because these are like, so this is embrace your potential. Discover the artifact secrets, the artifact we're carrying, and then it's bound to us. And then this is completely unconnected, but it's in the same section. That has implications, but I'm sure we'll find out what those are later. Alright, Baldur's Gate. I assume we can't do these because we are not in Baldur's Gate. Right, rescue Wulbren. That is this quest. Find the Night Song. The trail goes cold in the Underdark. Where is the Night Song? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I forgot we were looking for that. The trail did go dark. Okay. Potential thing to look for. Yeah, we need to do this. We need to find a way to read the rest of the tome. Okay, that's fine. Daughter of Darkness. Oh my god. It's an essay. This is just everything we know about Shadowheart. That's fine. And Chosen of Shards reached the ancient temple. I've been told that this is not available right now and is not available in this act. So therefore, this is that quest, right? Like, these are the same quests now because I cannot progress this one without that one. Our fiery friend. That one is in Baldur's Gate. Again, connected to that quest. This one is that quest, and it directly, right? We know that he is going to be at Moonrise Towers, so that's fine. Githyanki Warrior. Okay. He's in the mountains beyond the Western Bridge. We should travel there with Lae'zel. Perfect, we can do that one, but that's the Mountain Pass quest. Pale Elf. Just travel with him. We know Cazador is related. We know Cazador is in Baldur's Gate, we think. So, like, I mean, it's again not a quest. Yep. And then this one again, just travel, not a quest. Okay, so the only quest which I think we have any potential progress we can make on is find the Night Song. Let me go to the Underdark and see if there's anything we missed in the Underdark. By let me go to the Underdark, I mean we're in the Underdark. Let's see. So let's see where it tells me to go. So reach Moonrise. Interesting. So I have nothing telling me about the Night Song. Huh. So the trail went cold in the Underdark for the Night Song. Yeah, okay. But we don't know what we don't even know what the Night Song is. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's have a talk to these guys. Have we spoken to these guys properly since they came back? I don't think we did we? I think I said I would, and then I never did. Hello.
The Myconids are trying to help, but I keep seeing my friends in Moonrise screaming.
Okay.
Ironhand keep us safe.
Hello.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
Oh yeah, one reason I'm also very hesitant to go forward to Moonrise, and people have kind of reinforced this by suggesting we should do the Mountain Pass first, is in Divinity, and I think this was the same in Original Sin and Original Sin 2, the moment that you move to the next act, the previous act was unavailable. At least that's my memory of it. So, in my view, I'm thinking this is a game Larian has made. They're likely going to have made it with the same kind of philosophies in mind. I reckon that once we move on in acts, we may not be able to access this act again, which would then mean, of course, that we want to finish everything first.
A little more rest and I'll be ready to get out of here.
Okay, and well so.
You saved my skin, but there's more bastards out there. For everyone you kill, pint on me.
Okay. And then that's it. There's nobody else to really speak to. Oh, there's this guy around here. Forgot the one we saved separately and now continues to stand separately.
Shit. Still can't believe you got me out of there. Sorry I told you to piss off.
What a weird dialogue. It didn't zoom us in. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Right. Well, in that case, we have done everything we can do, right? Because I don't know where the Night Song will be. I mean, we've been here, we've been here, we've been here, been here, been here, been here. We've been everywhere that is possible to go, as far as I'm aware. Right? I don't think there's another area. There was the fish area we went to. Yeah, and I think we've been in. If we go to Grimforge quickly. We've been here. We've been here. We've explored Grimforge a lot. Been to all these places. Is there somewhere there? Let me just have a look. Look at that. See, these are fuzzy. These are like, oh, you haven't seen this. This is solid. This is like there's something that you cannot see here. Like, this is an area. Like, these are different types of area. Interesting. I wonder whether... What's actually over here? Let's go have a look. Let's have a quick look. Okay. What's over on this side? We don't really need to do too much exploration here. We just need to send one person over. And if it looks like it's worth exploring, then we can send someone else over.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Okay.
Another stride toward fate.
This is fine. Just want to get as close to the side as possible. So,
An efficient path.
Where do we reckon it is? So it's down here. It's actually in the ancient forge area. Okay. I just want to see what is over here. So it looks like it's a solid wall. Ah, it's just... Okay, so this is just literally an invisible wall that we can see here. Occasionally when you see things like that, right? Where it looks like this, that means there's a room. Although... it's not necessarily not a room over here. Huh. Let me head back. Yeah, teleport back to Grimforge. It does almost look like there's something behind there. There might not be, but it almost does. It's like so close to being something. Right. So we want to head over here. Then jump over this way. So it looks like there's something down here we can get to. That is an area. Interesting. We've been down there. Okay. Get up here. This almost looks like something. Yeah, no. So this is nothing, and the camera will not let you go there. Okay. So I'm going to assume that we've explored everything. Yeah, we've been to the Smoke Powder Reserve. We've been to all this, yeah. So this must just be the absolute edge of the map, and this is stuff that you could kind of reveal some more of if you wanted to. Right, let's head back down this way. There is one other thing I want to do here. I want to take a skiff back, just to check if there's an event on the way back. And that's about it.
Can carry me.
Right. I'll do a quick save as well in case it's just like purely a negative thing. As in case it's you took one of these back and you just took, you know, half your health and damage. But it did nothing else. Well, I think it would be, but I just want to see what happens if we use this. So we've got the Dwager boat. What's this do?
The boat floats in the murky waters.
Sail to the cave shore? Also, who's opening the gate? Okay, and this just takes us back to the village. Yeah. Is that something? I don't think that's something. Yeah, we've been through the village. Those exploded again, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's chasm, chasm, chasm. That's all chasm. Cool. I think I've explored enough for me. I think anything else is too hidden for it to be super important. Next place we want to go is Joaquin's Rest. We still have a choice we could make in Joaquin's Rest, by the way. I just want to throw that out here. We could still tell these Flaming Fist people about Moonrise. I don't think I want to, but we could tell them about it and they would go there, I assume. Right? Because we know about it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to head over here because there is a check in case anyone who's with us has not done it yet.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Horse feed. Unburned.
You'd think some starving beast would have eaten this hay by now.
Untouched stack of hay. Mustn't be any horses around.
What was the perception on that? DC 15? Alright, give me a reload. We've tried it with everybody. I want to know what's in this haystack. If it could just be a needle. That's my thought. It's probably just a needle in a haystack. If it's a perception check, we should be able to roll guidance on it, right? I don't know where we're going back to, but it can't be that far back. We haven't done anything of any great importance. I'm assuming it's reloading the autosave as we enter the area. Oh, perfect. That's fine. Joaquin's Rest. I do like how even if you teleport like mass distances in game, it's still kind of simultaneous. Even if the like reload takes a reasonable amount of time, that is pretty quick. That's cool. I think the reload probably takes so long because it's loading the entire world in the background or something. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. And it's resetting all of the pieces. Let's do a save here just so we have it.
What am I to do?
I want you to cast guidance. I should really reorganize these to my liking. Where is guidance? Wait, are your cantrips not on this? What's guidance look? Oh no, it's right there.
Ah,
there we go.
excellent choice.
What's in here?
Untouched stack of hay. Mustn't be any horses around.
Alright. I was just checking that guidance did apply. He failed it again. I mean, it is a 15. It's failable. I'm wondering whether... Do we have anything that adds to perception? I don't think so. Maybe somebody does. I don't know if we do. Okay. Anyway. Also in my head, I was just thinking things that add to other things. I was like, maybe it's on Astarion. And then I realized, oh yeah, a great way to get rid of some of our really heavy green items would be to actually equip the other 3 members of our party with some kind of items. Yeah, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? That'd be crazy. Oh well. And we're almost there. Perfect.
There is work to do.
Gil?
Lost in thought. Look at that.
Oh, it's a
There's
chest.
Chest hidden in the hay.
That is weird. In the chest is money and a dowry ring. Hey, we found the thing that told us where the dowry ring was before. Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Seen everything.
It's my reward for continually reloading. Doesn't seem right. Anyway, that's fine. Unless this no longer says Night Song there, interestingly. Oh, that's the tea house. Yeah, I understand why it's telling us about that there. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need to worry about now. I no longer really care about the furnace. Whispering... Oh, no, I don't care about that either. Necromancer house. Probably not relevant, but that's okay. Strange Ox has moved. Okay, cool. I think we're ready for the mountain pass. Oh yeah, there was also this bit over here. We went up there and it was going to lead us to something. It was like another thing we could do up there. Ah, but the goblin camp... We'll do it if we go back and do the goblin camp. We'll have a look there. I'm just going to write thing. And then that'll trigger my memory. There was something along there that there was like almost a mine or something we could go into, but we got the flash. We got that flash of the 3 figures when we went up there. I'm wondering whether that's related to something, but I don't know. We never finished that, so that's fine. We never actually went back there. We said we were going to go back there and then never actually did because it wasn't relevant to what we were doing at that exact second in time. I looted this, right? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I think I looted all of this. What's down here? No, I've been there. Okay. My looting tendencies are going like, oh, I need to loot. But actually, all of it are already looted. Oh, a pouch. Ooh. I mean, like, don't mind if I do. Pouches are useful. They allow you to organize. Here we go. Now let's do a save. Oh yeah, one problem that we do have on Lae'zel right now. Also, I just realized I need to set the reactions back to the way that they should be. Don't ask. Just do. You... Did I? I don't remember closing that window. Yeah, don't ask.
Seek
and then you... Again, it just closed itself. Weird. Don't ask. Just do it.
Is that blood?
Never mind. Oh my lord. Don't ask. Cool. Right.
Deep and move.
Cool. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure that that was correct before we move on. Right. Let's go. Into the mountain pass. I've quick saved. I've saved. We've saved many times. Good to go. Huh? Interesting. So is that not the mountain pass that we can do separately? Huh. Interesting. In which case, if we have to tie up loose ends, I need to kill the goblins. Doesn't seem right. I'm going to head to the Blighted Village, and we're going to try and find another way around this problem. These guys are still cool with me. It's fine. Yeah, we move these guys out because we have the thing that we can use to summon them. Right, head down here. I want to check the other path. This might end up being a shorter episode where we achieve very little. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, head along here. I could always save, go into the mountain pass, and then see what happens. We should be able to head through the back route into the goblins. Oh, missed it. It's down here. How do we get down there? Do we just jump? Oh, is there a way of doing it without taking like extreme amounts of damage? I didn't say extreme, it's only 2. How are you meant to get there without taking... I guess you are just meant to jump. I could feather fall. It's a little extreme. I'll just take the 2 damage.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh wait, split. In case he can jump back up. Take 5.
What's next, I wonder?
Take 5.
Lovely doing this. For now.
Take 4.
All's well that ends.
Right.
Not as bad as it could have.
Group. We're sneaking in the back way here.
Best be on my way.
Because we already disabled, I say disabled in, like, you know, the loosest term, disabled all the traps.
On my way. The goblins will be out for blood after what happened at the Grove.
Yeah. But, like...
Best we take theirs first.
I understand. I don't want to fight the goblins. The goblins were our friends. I want to sneak in the back. Alright, everybody. Keep sneaking. Okay, quick save. We're aiming to go past them and up towards Thing. Okay? What the hell? See, I want to go all the way up there. How do we get there without angering the goblins? It's a goblin who walks up and down. Alright, I have an idea. Everybody, back over here. Back over here. I just need you guys to be, like, out the way. I'll just go and I'll put it in turn-based and just go invisible. And then we'll just test what's along there. Alright. So. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. I can get closer. Is that as far as you can get?
What path lies before me?
Okay. Oh, I can use my action dash as well. If I hadn't removed it from my bar. How do I get my action? How do I get that back? I guess I need to go... Oh, I put it into that mode. I need to go in here, go to common. Then dash. That work? No, I think I can't cast it from here. I think I need to actually stick on a bar. It's fine. Use it. Okay, and then move your way along here. End turn. Okay, Drogu. Run along here. See, we have... Oh, this is just another way into the same mountain pass?
Don't waste a step.
Is this the exact same thing? I think it might be. Yep, it's the exact same thing. Okay. We'll load here. Now I need to think about what we want to do here. Because now we have a choice. I need to figure out what to do with the goblin camp. That's the choice. Okay. So, it's interesting because people have said to me you can do both of the Underdark and this one. But I'm wondering whether you can only do them in one direction. You know what? I might just look it up. It's probably an argument that looking it up at this point is probably better than guesswork. So, I'm going to briefly look up some non-spoiler stuff. Right, so I looked it up and I found a great thing which was talking about do you do the Underdark or the Mountain Pass first? And it said do the Mountain Pass first, which we haven't done. But what's cool about that is that implies to me that we, in theory, can do the Mountain Pass and we could have come back and done the Underdark afterwards, which means that this is not really a point of no return, despite seeming like a point of no return. I think the reason why they put the warning here is to tell you that something is going to change in the world behind you, like maybe the Grove is going to change. Well, the Grove wouldn't change if you went to the Underdark. That's my thought behind this message, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to quick save and we're going to do it. Right. So, quick saved. Check that worked. Actually, you know what? I should just save. That would be better. Right. Wait a second for that to finish. And Mountain Pass. Let's go. Yes. Let's see where this takes us. And whether we can still progress backwards. I don't know. We'll see. It's a whole new area, though. So yeah, I can just go back to where I was before. It's changed the time of day, which is kind of cool. Look at that. That is very cool over there. So this must be the temple that's underneath, like coming up above. Or maybe this is a Selune temple. It's kind of interesting. Like, because the one underneath would be Shar in the darkness, and this is one's in the light. Something like that going on here. Or maybe those could be Moonrise Towers. I don't know. Maybe it is a really, really short route. Don't know. Right. We're on the Rosy Morn Monastery Trail. Oh, so it's Rosy Morn Monasteries. Must be what we're seeing over there. We also know that there is another way into the mountain pass over here-ish somewhere, based upon the other map. So, interesting. Flaming Fist Helmet. Okay. And a dagger. That implies things. Interesting. Right. Sent to Lae'zel. She's the person who's going to carry anything remotely heavy. Looks like we can head up this way.
Step forward.
Can we? Nope. Okay. Well, Rogue's Morsel. That's a plant. It's weird not being in the Underdark anymore. Ah, and here's a teleporter. So this leads down some way towards those buildings that we can see over there. Which way's forward? So forward's kind of up there. I don't know. I kind of want to go left here. Because it seems like there's something going on up here with blood and smoke and things. Let's see what's going on there.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below.
Oh.
We must go there at once.
Tirsu script, you said. What does that mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Okay. Let's go to the creche.
Very well. You may lead.
I assume we don't...
But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Okay, interesting. I just want to grab these. So where does she think the creche is? He said it's in the temple below. I guess that means we're going right first, right? Where's underneath the temple? I assume that would mean we have to go right, which is not the way it tells us to go for this, so that's fine. Let's have a look.
North, Rosy Morn Monastery. West, Moonrise Towers. South, Joaquin's Rest.
So that's Joaquin's Rest that way. West is Moonrise Towers over there.
North,
And
Rosy
north
Morn
is...
Monastery.
Oh!
West, Moonrise Towers. South, Joaquin's
What the hell are
Rest.
you? Necrotic Veil? Undead Ward? What are you? Okay. So there's some level 6 undead here. Level 6 undead? Okay. That's worrying. Huh. Interesting. Send to Lae'zel. I don't need to pick that up. Hey, it's character development. I don't need to pick that up. Crazy. Right. In here? Let's have a look at this plaque.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Oh, Dawn would make that. I can do the religion check. That's Lathandar, right? Because we were told that the god of the dawn is Lathandar. Aha. Getting there. Getting there. Lady Esther. You're not hostile to me. Hello, person.
I'm exceptionally well armed.
Oh, I wouldn't call it exceptional. You have 2 of them. That's kind of, well, the norm, I would say. The median number of arms, at least for a humanoid type creature. Hello.
Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
The Githyanki creche? Is that what you're talking about? Looks like a temple?
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Kachaki.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
You tried to buy one of their children?
What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
Ooh, okay, so this is Society of Brilliance. So we met Blurg and the Illithid Omelium, and they were both members of the Society in the Underdark, both of which were violent races, which are now peaceful. This is another case where they're trying to do the same thing. Interesting. So violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that. Some things are in our blood, only a fool would deny that. We failed to get the egg, so I guess we'll never know. I think we're going to say violence is taught, not inherited, given that we try to avoid violence at every opportunity and try to persuade people out of it. So it kind of seems like that must be our philosophy.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
No? Produce the owlbear egg? Oh my lord. I have to say yes, right? Of 100%. Here's the owlbear egg.
Oh, you wonder... Hold on. It looks different to what I expected. Are you sure that's a Gith egg?
Yes, 100%. Yep, that's it. How am I going to do it? Persuasion? Of course not, it's from an owlbear, but your employers won't know the difference. Just be honest. Use honesty as our way of persuading them. I guess so. I mean, we have such an amazing ability to persuade. Yes, it's right. I'm going to use Voice of the Circle and Guidance. It's a very difficult check, but it's so worth it, right? That's a pass. I don't know what the consequences of this are, but it cannot be good.
What the Society doesn't know won't hurt it, and we're left handsomely legacied either way. I rather like this plan. You have yourself an accord. Here's your payment. I'd hope it's enough to warrant your discretion, too.
Well, alright, we tricked Lady Esther into taking an owlbear egg instead. She thanked and rewarded us. We didn't trick her. We quite clearly told her it was an owlbear egg. But, okay, interesting. Hello? It says you have something to sell.
Thank you so much. Do be sure to pop into the lodge should you ever visit Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, do you have anything to trade?
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Ooh, what have you got? So, dies. Okay, sure, like, whatever. Periapt of Wound Closure. When downed, automatically stabilize at start of turn. Maximize the number of hit points restored when you heal. Huh. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your friends is stop bleeding and give them a chance to sort everything out. Huh. Interesting. Gloves of Cinder and Sizzle. Your unarmed attacks deal 1 to 4 fire damage and you get Scorching Ray as an ability. It was through scrying and observing blazing elementals that the monks of Plume Gully Temple mastered the art of fighting fire with fists and vice versa. Okay. Well, the Scorching Ray is an interesting thing on that by itself. And then the Graceful Cloth. You gain Cat's Grace and increase your dexterity score by 2 to a maximum of 20? That is nuts. Okay. You gain a +1 to dexterity saving throws and increase your jump distance. That's so good. That's Astarion, right? He has something that... I'm sure there's a reason why... Do we not have clothing on him currently? I mean, even if we don't, I think there's somebody that we're not using. It might be Will. Will as well, I think, is just using normal clothing. Increasing dex score by 2 is insane, right? On a single piece of equipment. I mean, I know it caps at 20, but still. That's really good. A garment worn by one of 3 monks who fought together after the Headless Serpent, Secret Venom, a gang of the port city of Nyanzaru. This was worn by Rothon Mobar, whose stances were broad and strong. I mean, this is so good, I have to buy it. Cacophony. Okay, so this one is another one of these quarterstaffs, but this one gives you Thunderous Smite. Pushes your target 3 meters away and possibly knocks it prone. That must be a short range ability, I'm assuming. Okay. Carved in circles across the knob of the staff are different words for thunder. Gnomish, Sylvan, Elvish, Celestial, and even the Primordial Tongue. All of these and more fused together to form the Thunder word. Actually, you know what this probably is? Given the rest of what she has, because this is Monk, right? This is Monk, and like both of those are Monk things. This is probably also good for a Monk, right? Because I think that monks can use quarterstaffs and still be unarmed or something. Someone was telling me something about that. And that's why there are all these monk weapons, or like all these weird quarterstaffs. Yeah, interesting. So that's probably for a monk. We could just rebuy the owlbear egg. Why? I say why, but I'm also like, I kind of want to rebuy it. Okay. Open call for adventurers on behalf of the society. Sure, I'll buy that note. Hoppy. It's not the most elegant of weapons. The Warpick's cumbersome weight certainly allows it to be deadly in combat when wielded by a strong arm. Inexplicably, this one is a small rabbit carved into the handle. Huh. Okay. Gloves of baneful striking. When you deal damage... Oh, this is with a weapon attack. For a second there, I thought it was yet another unarmed thing. Target receives a 1d4 penalty to saving throws against your next spell. Huh, okay. When a wearer deals cold damage, inflict 2 turns of encrusted with frost upon the target. As disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. When there are 7 more turns remaining, the entity must succeed a constitution saving throw or take 1 to 4 cold damage and become frozen. Which is what? We're another layer deep. It's incapacitated. Okay, what's incapacitated? A condition. Wonderful. On a successful save, it only takes half. Afterwards, the frost slows away. Removed by burning. Interesting. We don't really have anyone who's cold damage focused, but we do have a staff that would work with that. Then we have these. Whenever the wearer deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage with a spell or a cantrip, they gain momentum for 2 turns. Momentum being the ability to move an additional 1.5 meters. Okay. Interesting. So it almost seems like this, and it's medium armor. It seems like there's a lot of stuff for like running around, casting. Like this is do damage, cast, and then like it's do damage and cast a spell. This is do extra cold stuff. This is run and cast spells. There's like definitely some stuff in here to do with that. I don't think any of that's what we need. Arrow of Construct Slaying, otherwise known as too big a hint for me not to buy the Arrow of Construct Slaying. Like this one just seems like it's a, oh really? You think there might be a construct coming up kind of thing? I'm so tempted to rebuy the owlbear egg. I think I shouldn't, but I'm very tempted. Because I'm assuming that this would mean that she no longer has the egg for the quest. I don't know. I don't know. This is fine though. Right, I think this is okay. I think we're happy with what we've got. Oh, yeah, of course, I need to pay for what I'm buying. You want some mushrooms? Okay, so we're not making very much out of that. That's fine. Balance. Cool. Barter. Right.
Now, I believe you have places to be.
Maybe. This is really good. Like, this is actually good enough that we might use it. Actually, we probably should, right? At least temporarily. Let me just have a look. I was going to see, what does stealth go up? Stealth goes off of dex, right? Yeah. So, this one gives us a bonus to a +1 bonus to stealth checks. However, a +2 to our dexterity would also give us a +1 bonus to stealth checks, right? Because it would give us 1 extra dex bonus And then that 1 extra dex bonus would give us the same stealth. So if I do this, we actually end up with even higher stealth. What? How is that even possible? I don't know. That doesn't seem correct to me in terms of adding, but okay. Oh, maybe this, you know what? This probably doesn't calculate on this one. It calculates at, yeah, this probably calculates on cast, right? Or on effect. Okay. So that's fine. An advantage on Constitution saving throws. Okay, so we lose that, but we do gain bonuses to sleight of hand and acrobatics. I also just realized it's at the top here. Yeah, so this must not include that stealth bonus. Yeah, I think this is worth it, right? For right now, anyway. Somebody else could end up using it, but right now I don't see a reason for us not to. It also increases our jump distance even further, and gives us a bonus to dexterity saving throws. Yeah, this is good. I mean, we are planning to increase our dex to 20 anyway at some point, in which point it becomes less useful because it all goes to a maximum of 20. But still, pretty cool. Right. Oh, did I buy anything else? Yes, the construct thing. That can go in there. Oh, and this. Okay, exploring the nature versus nurture debates. The Society for Brilliance is pleased to announce an open call for adventurers to participate in a groundbreaking research project examining the intriguing and enduring question of nature versus nurture. The aim of this project is to investigate the relative contributions of nature and nurture in determining characteristics, traits, and outcomes. Our hypothesis: a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment will rise above its inherent nature to become a productive and progressive member of society. I don't like the phrasing. Your contribution. We require 1 Githyanki egg, unhatched and in good condition, taken directly from a Githyanki creche. Generous payment will be provided upon successful completion of the task. Please contact Havkelag at the lodge for further details. Yeah, so the way it's phrased, like, okay, its peaceful nurturing will rise above its inherent nature to become a productive and progressive member of society. What this reads as to me is the kind of thing you would see with colonists, like in the real world. So it'd be like, we're going to go to the foreign land and meet the barbarians, and we will take one of their young, and we will teach them how to be civilized and rise above their barbaric nature. Right? This is how this is reading to me, which is not entirely out there, I suppose, in terms of the rest of what's going on around here. Yeah, I don't know. When you meet this society in the Underdark, you're like, oh, okay, these are probably good people. Here, I'm starting to get like a, maybe they're well-meaning, but maybe not always for the side of good. As in, like, they're well-meaning, but everything they do is not necessarily the best thing that they could be doing, right? Potentially they are, yeah, they'll do the wrong thing for the right reasons, if that makes sense. Or for what they believe is the right reasons.
Monastery. West, Moonrise Towers.
Okay. Survival check? Oh, okay. Also, dog. You can let the dog see the outside world again. That's good. Lathandar sign. Aha! My religion check was successful. Okay.
Approach the fairy in Lathandar's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Okay.
Trap. Be cautious.
Thanks, dog. I'm gonna add guidance to that. Oh, we also have advantage on dexterity checks. This is insane. Wow. Okay. We shouldn't fail any of these ever again. That's so good. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. Your scratch sniffing up here? But this is where the undead are. Okay, there's a trap there. I'm just gonna go for trap here. I'll ignore that later and walk into it. Right. Okay. Oh, Rogue's Morsel. Forgot about that. Right, dog. Don't care what you're doing, just follow me. There's Lathandar's sign. What's down here? Not much. It's a rocky outcropping which goes somewhere. This leads off into the distance somewhere. Oh yeah, or we can use this to... Oh, I see. So you can go down via that, or you could go down via this jumping puzzle. It's interesting that there are two different ways down there. Okay. Let's walk over here, grab some of this stuff. So arrows. There we go. Red apple and a half-eaten apple. An elegant chest. Okay. I'll grab the empty potion bottle. I was half tempted to take the elegant chest, I'll be honest with you. Why? It's something else to organize things with. You know, it's a different type of thing. Alright, we all good? I'm gonna make... Actually, Gale.
One with the weave.
I'm gonna make the world's smallest jump. Then everyone else should be able to make it over here.
Trap.
Thank you, dog.
Dangerous than I thought.
It barked at this first. Alright, let's add a guidance here. We only fail if we roll a double 1. That's how nuts that is. You tell me there's another trap here? Somebody else want to take a shot at, like, checking for the trap?
Aye.
Nice.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Okay. The fact it's a repulsion mine makes me think that it's going to knock you down into the chasm if you fail. Or, like, if it goes off. Oh, those are vicious. There's a key over here.
Wonder if the gods
okay.
are watching me.
Also, a lot of arrows. You saved against a mine? Really? Doesn't that mean a mine just went off? Oh. Okay. Didn't seem to do anything. Oh, completely forgot. Where are we? It's in here somewhere. There we go. Hello.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
Did someone steal something from you?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
Stealing is the art of taking. It's a beautiful thing. Probably not the right thing to say. That doesn't sound very fair.
It's not bloody fair. I got there first. The eagles don't even need it.
Surely the eagles need a nest as much as you.
Not on top of the monastery, they don't. It's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
Try and find out what these lizards might be, or figure out what the lizards might be. Let's do it. Okay.
While quite vague, drunk lizards could well point to kobolds, who tend to operate in packs.
Okay. Do you want me to go and deal with these eagles for you?
You? Kill an eagle? But if you think you can, then please, please kill the eagles. They're the worst.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Okay. You gonna give me that key? You're cool with that, right?
Let me guess. Defeat was to be expected.
I haven't got round to it. Yeah. That's fine. I just wanted to know if you were mad at me stealing your key. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. I'll be the latest key in here. The small iron key or the gold key or sort by latest? There we go. The small iron key. Who knows? But I've agreed to kill some eagles for a bird.
believe we're approaching the crash. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
You're not spec'd for talking. I'm spec'd for talking.
You're going to lead us
Ooh.
into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Also, I just noticed, look at his arms.
Is that a problem?
They're still talking.
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
Yeah, look at this, what he's wearing.
Let me work my magic.
I didn't realize it's got some weird patterns on it. It's cool though.
Breathing, despite everything.
Just weird. Oh, I didn't want to be the dog.
No time to rest. Very well.
Berry bush. Grab the berries. Okay. Told me the Githyanki creche is nearby. Okay. We gonna jump down here? Oh, Gale?
Your desire.
I forgot we use Gale for jumping. Because that way everyone else can follow. Okay.
Let's get going.
Guess not. Nice. We're grouped.
Need to find a way
Rogue morsel.
forward.
Rogue's morsel. You got a trap over here, boy? Yep. Or something. Oh, it's a chest. Wonderful. Survival chest. Let's go. Right. Over here. Head back this. I suppose actually I can just dig, right? I just realized you are allowed to just dig if you want to. Start digging. Here. There we go. I forgot that you are allowed to dig without the check succeeding. Cool. Send that to Lae'zel. Have the rest of this. Yeah, we already got it, dog. That's fine, don't you worry. I can remove that from my map as well now. So we've done it. Right, and you get no XP for passing a check. Okay, so where's this Githyanki crash? You told us let you do the talking. Still not entirely sure where it is. Assuming it must be like right there, but we'll see. We'll loot our way along to it. Almost looks like there's something down there, but I don't think there actually is. Okay, this is all going to Lae'zel. Separate. Invalid. Okay, that's fine. Into the berry bush.
North, Rosy Morn Monastery.
Okay, let's kind of go towards the monastery. Just want to look along here first, though. Get the balsam. Check for any checks. Collapsed burrow. Okay. And then I'm assuming it's like right here. Yeah, okay. There's a teleporter, which kind of implies it's right here. There's nothing else either, which is interesting. There's Rosy Thorn Monastery. So we were told it was below the monasteries. Oh, so there's the creche. So how do we get to the creche from here? Do we walk in that way? I don't know. Let's have a look. Game for a laugh. Let's just go along this way and see what we can do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kobold looters. Ah, so we're going to have to get past kobolds to get to the creche, maybe? Or can we go around the other way? Also, I should mark here, blue bird hates eagles. There we go. Perfect. I'll never miss that. I'm just going to put kobolds here as well for me. Right. Let's go this way. Now we have the teleport. We might as well head up this way, and maybe this is the right way to the creche. Okay, so there's the cable car stuff here. The fact that he barked just made me think, oh, he's off. Okay, he's gone somewhere completely different. What's going on here? So this is Something that would let you use the cable car to get back to the top. I see. The stuff to loot. Looting all sorts of things. Grab these. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab the curse. Grab the prayer. Grab the incense bowl. Grab this. Right. Let's have a look at what we got. Good morning, Lathandar. I suppose all mornings for you are good, you making them out of all things bright. All of the bright bits of night and getting them shine-worthy and such. I have 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of your new sun-ups. So, if you would watch over them, I would be most thankful. I am poor as muck, but I have some heart left to give, that which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum. So, that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks, Harrison Fields. Okay. Morning, Lord. You never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham like all God's dirty, stupid animals. All you rotten pigs, wee. You ain't got shit on the absolute. It's beautiful. It's gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. That looks like a goblin thing. Then this one. Dear morning, Lord. Ah, you are a dearie. Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have had trouble getting down a hill. So warm and good I feel. But I've been heading there to pay you homage and beyond on other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindness. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bedbugs itching me disagreeably, morning, Lord, I have no qualms admitting it. A woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of a night, and she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, I thank you for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman barefoot and smiling on the long road. Interesting. Woman gave me a spare of hers, it was toasty warm, and her with 2 children. The only reason I'm looking at the 2 children is I'm like, interesting. 2 new children. Weird. Anyway, I think, given that we have to go through the temple and do some fights to get there, this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.